If you had purchased one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, here is what would have happened. If you had purchased just one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, you would have made a decision that would have changed your financial future. Despite being worth only $40 at the time, the investment would have been one of the most lucrative decisions of your life. In this video, we'll explore what could have happened if you had taken that leap of faith and bought a single share of Coca-Cola nearly 100 years ago. How much would that original share be worth today? If you had purchased one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, it would be worth a fortune today. In 1919, the price per share of Coca-Cola was around $40. That means that if you had invested $40 for one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, your investment would be worth more than $552,956 today, accounting for stock splits and dividends. Over 100 years, the stock has seen incredible growth, with prices reaching highs of over $64 in April 2022. In addition to this impressive price appreciation, Coca-Cola has rewarded shareholders with regular dividend payments, which have increased over time. If you had reinvested your dividends over the last 100 years, your total return would be even higher. How many shares would you have now? If you had purchased one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, you would have experienced numerous stock splits throughout the years. As a result, your single share has been divided into multiple smaller shares. Specifically, that single share would now be equivalent to 9,216 shares today. This incredible amount of growth is due to the many stock splits Coca-Cola has undergone over the years. The company first split its stock in 1927, followed by further splits in 1935, 1960, 1965, and more. After every stock split, shareholders are awarded additional shares proportional to their existing holdings. Thus, someone who held just one share of Coca-Cola in 1919 would now own 9,216 shares today. How has the stock split impacted shareholders? The Coca-Cola Company has undergone several stock splits over the years, resulting in more shares available for investors to buy. The first split took place in 1927 and resulted in a 2-for-1 split of the company's stock. Since then, the company has had 10 additional splits, with the last one occurring in 2012, when shareholders received a 2-for-1 split of the stock. In total, Coca-Cola has had 11 stock splits since its IPO in 1919. These stock splits have had an enormous impact on the value of shares that were purchased before each split. For example, if you had purchased one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, it would be worth much more today due to all the stock splits that have taken place since then. The benefit of these stock splits is that shareholders now own more shares at a lower price. Before a split, each share may have been worth hundreds of dollars or more, but now that same share is worth much less, making it more accessible for investors with lower budgets. In addition, these splits have made it easier for shareholders to manage their investments as they have more shares at a lower cost. Overall, stock splits have had a positive impact on Coca-Cola's shareholders. They have not only increased the value of their original investments, but have also made it more accessible for people with lower budgets to invest in the company. How much you are getting now in dividends per share? If you had purchased one share of Coca-Cola in 1919, you would now be getting a hefty dividend payout each year. In the past year alone, the company paid out quarterly $0.46 per share in dividends every quarter. This may not seem like a lot, but when you consider that it has been over 100 years since you purchased the original single share, it adds up quickly. It's also important to note that Coca-Cola has split its stock multiple times over the years, meaning that your single share from 1919 is worth much more than it would have been at the time. As of April 2023, that single share would be worth 9,216 shares. Each of those shares will get the same dividend as the original one share. Overall, investing in Coca-Cola has proved to be a wise decision over the years, and shareholders are reaping the rewards. Not only have they seen the value of their stocks go up significantly over time, but they are also getting handsome dividend payments each year. If you had invested in Coca-Cola in 1919, you would now be getting $4,239 each quarter before tax and dividends. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoy this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.